free throw shooting was. I don't really even think that was the backbreaker. I just think they got outworked tonight. Maryland held their own on the glass. They got that first punch in.
Manello gets the friendly roll.
Obi Manello is a guy that's made great sacrifices for this team. He has to play inside at the 4 spot, but he's a very, very mobile guy, obviously.
Pargo explosive to the rim.
Well, you don't want to leave Bolden, who shoots 37% from behind the arc, so Pargo gets in there.
End-to-end action here, and the offense is starting to get a little more comfortable each way.
I'm going to ask you this, John. How hard will it be to keep Byron Eaton out of the paint this season?
Oh, I mean, the quickness and the physicality, that combo, tough for anybody that's got to play against them. Travis Ford calls a timeout.
You know, this is a perfect style for Oklahoma State. Travis Ford, of course, came to UMass, but his bloodlines go back. He started at Missouri for a year because Eddie Sutton was coaching at Kentucky, and he had a point guard by the name of Sean Sutton. When Rick Pitino took over, the little guy, Travis Ford, how about this career? Unbelievable career at Kentucky, and now in the coaching ranks. Pretty good, huh?
Absolutely, and a guy who's done well as a coach, had an outstanding career. We saw one of his former teammates in Norman, Oklahoma, and I felt like there was a similar vibe to the Sean Woods practice and the Travis Ford practice. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but just for some reason.
Well, I have a feeling that the influence of Rick Pitino played a part in that. You know, Travis shot 53% from behind the arc in 1993. As a career 88% free throw shooter at Kentucky. Yeah, with Sean Woods, Mississippi Valley, they've been on some road trip.
Yep.
Every time you talk about Chevy Chase's, who's that, National Lampoon's Vacation? When they bring those suitcases back to Itta Bena, Mississippi, they're going to have all the stickers on where they've been.
Little stamps on the outside.
Phoenix, Missoula, Montana.
Yeah, Pullman, Washington.
Pullman, Washington.
Norman, Oklahoma. Game clock closing in on 40 seconds as Micah Downs kicks out to Bolden. And his 3 too strong. Good rebound there. And a kick ahead. And Eaton couldn't save it.
Manello knows he did a good job of hustling down that rebound. Take a look, you see he's got Eaton ahead. And Eaton, we talked about, former football player. He needs to know he only needs 1 foot in.
Right. That would have been a brilliant save or touchdown catch, however you want to do it. 10 turnovers on Oklahoma State. Each side has struggled offensively, Fran. 38% from the floor for the Zags, 33 for Oklahoma State. They tried to push the pace, they just haven't really found the range.
Well, haven't made enough shots.
So Gonzaga will hold for the last shot. Bulldogs, Jeremy Pargo, senior point guard, working on the freshman Keaton Page.
And there's nobody you can leave right now because you have 4 3-point shooters on the floor. This will be a pick and pop right here.
Pargo pulls up. 3 is off the mark, knocked out of bounds, and time expires. So we'll go to the break here in Lake Buena Vista. Mark Few's team trailing by a point. Oklahoma State came out and really put it to the Zags, but overall a solid first half, and we'll see if Travis Ford is pleased. He's standing by with Andy Katz.
Travis, you guys gave sort of the first punch. They had a counter punch, but then you delivered one back. How were you able to respond?
Well, the first half was definitely a game of spurts. No question. Both teams went on a couple different spurts themselves. We got in some pretty serious foul trouble. We weren't making many shots. Just glad we survived this first half because we did have some key guys in foul trouble.
They had Josh Heitfeld with 2 fouls, so they were not able to be effective inside. How do you get inside even more when he'll be playing in the second half?
Well, you know, we're not going to throw it inside a whole lot anyway, so we just want to continue to get this game going up and down. I like our work ethic, our guys right now. Our attitude seems to be pretty good. We just got to make sure we try to make a few more shots. That's what's hurting us. We're getting some good looks. We're just not putting it in a hole right now.
All right, good luck in the second half, Travis. Let's go back to you guys.
Andy, should be a great second half. Long way to go for the Zags fans from Spokane here on Thanksgiving. Oklahoma State leading it by a point. Head back to the studio. Steve Bunin in the Dick's Sporting Goods halftime report.
Thanks, John. It's a pretty good game there to wrap up the action in Orlando, and right now in the NFL.
Priscilla, along with Andy Katz as well. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Well, they pushed the pace in the first half, but each side struggled a little bit to shoot the ball.
Well, they did. Oklahoma State's going to rely on the three ball all year. Gonzaga a little more versatile, but both teams really coming up shooting blanks, if you will.
And in terms of point guard play, getting into the paint, Byron Eaton was outstanding.
Well, that's his job. And if he can get into that lane and draw defensive help, it is going to open it up for guys like James Anderson and Terrell Harris. And ball movement's good, but they only were 6 of 15 from behind the arc. That's 33%, and probably not what Travis Ford likes, but he's got to like the fact that he's got a 1-point lead.
Bulldogs basketball start the second half.
And they open up in a little zone here, a little 2-3 zone. You got to know where those shooters are, because there's 2 or 3 of them on the floor right now for the Zags.
Good block by Thomas and a turnover. Anderson the other way. Eaton for 3. Ibrahima Thomas. And they get Heitfeld, I think, with a foul.
Wow.
Indeed, number 3. More on that in a moment, but right now we go to Andy Katz.
Well, thanks, John. And talking to head coach Mark Few of Gonzaga coming out of the locker room, he said, first of all, we got to make our free throws. They were 6 of 13. Also, when they get in the lane, he was a little frustrated about how they weren't able to finish on those plays getting into the lane. But he did say they were able to survive Austin Day and Josh Heitfeld getting into foul trouble. And then defensively, he said they've just got to extend and get out to those shooters here early in the second half, guys.
Well, now they've got to survive 3 fouls by Josh Heitfeld, so you wonder how aggressive he'll be on both ends of the floor. Only played 7 minutes, John, in the first half, and 1 for 3 from the field.
Now, they have depth in terms of size, but the issue is Heitfeld's a special player. They want him on the court.
Well, he's the one guy, really, that can hurt you down low if you're going against this light Oklahoma State front line, but you know, he's going to have to be a little cautious.
Stays Zags basketball.
Well, I mentioned this in Puerto Rico. That was a poorly thrown pass by Micah Downs, almost hard to catch. And post feeding in the early going this year in college basketball is brutal.
You need to do it below the free throw line. That's your point, right?
You got to establish angles inside, and there you see the big fella now. Mark Few is leaving Josh Heitfeld in there with the 3 fouls, so he doesn't want to do what Raymar Morgan did, and that was pretty much play invisibly the whole game with foul trouble in that Michigan State loss to Maryland.
Fargo swings today. Bolden gets into the lane and lays it in.
Well, you mentioned Matt Bolden's versatility in the first half. Well, last year he averaged 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and he plays with a great IQ.
And a 3 there for Obi Manello.
Well, he can heat up. That's his 3rd 3 of the night. And interestingly, he's doing it from the power forward spot.
And an answer at the other end.
We got more offense in the first minute and a half than we had that whole first half.
Harris answers on his own.
Boy, how about this?
Well, this is a little more like what we anticipated.
Well, they were running in the first half, John. You know, they just weren't making shots.
Day, little up and under move.
It was a pretty step through.
Harris knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Zags.
You know, watch Bolden. The lane opens up. He gets to the rim pretty easily. And that's not going to make Travis Ford too happy, but this right now is a situation where the Zags trying to win a war of attrition because they're the deeper team.
Fargo posting up on Eaton to become friends during the summer circle. From the corner. Micah Downs with a three, and both sides starting to heat up offensively. Anderson.
Oh, boy. How about this?
Wow. And the offense has gotten going both ways.
Now remember, Oklahoma State loves to play this pace under Travis.